It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Game 1 here in the month of August between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Sale, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Third, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Stepping into the box, Torres. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Back outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 2-1. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up now. 1-0 Yanks. Joe Musgrove gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Batting center. No left fielder. Andrew Benintendi.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play. The 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge is going back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside. Ball.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Stanton on at first, nobody out. And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
All even now, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting 7, the catcher, Gary.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. No balls and a strike to count. Slow roller down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Sanchez brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gary Sanchez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope. Outside. Nope.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Moreland carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. For the current campaign, Moreland is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 1-2. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. 1 ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now another 2-2.
Okay.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
There's ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Gio Urshela.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Urshela stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Outside, 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Tyro Estrada. A ball and no strikes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And there's out number 2.
Now that designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a liner, but foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 2 now. Right side, reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 16 homers and 60 runs batted in. Two and 0.
clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. At the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded to first. 1 there. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
comes set. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Outside, 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey.
3-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Kevin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kevin Plawecki is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
High pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Striding in for Boston, Joey Wendell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the stretch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Now back, center fielder,
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded on the move. Hey now.
for the Red Sox. The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. He's set. The 0-1.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. And that gets him on the mound. The Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Jordan Montgomery trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jordan Montgomery.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The set and the 1-0 fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Thairo Estrada. First pitch coming, here it is. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Labor Torres.
Ready for another shot now. Torres 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the 1st inning. Now the pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0 home. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Joey Wendell would be next. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman,
Joey Wendell digs in now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. To short. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Pitch number 100 on its way. That's inside. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Benintendi is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. We saw a remarkable running catch there. Definitely worth another look with show track. The route and top speed were great, but it's the distance covered that was really something to marvel at. Certainly one of the better grabs on the run you'll see for a long time. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Push to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Matt Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. DJ LeMahieu will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Eaton. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Digging in now, Tyro Estrada. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Byron Buxton now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses 2-1.
Count 2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Torres.
Labor Torres.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses his zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running in there. Now the throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. the 2-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Jason Dominguez will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 60.
Aroldis Chapman goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54. Aroldis Chapman.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Chapman, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. The 0-1 delivery. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Line drive base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 2-2 one more time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runners on first with one down. That's wide, 2-0. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
That's
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Kevin Plawecki is on deck. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Catcher, Kevin.
Daniel Johnson will come on now and pinch run here.
Your attention, please. He's running at first base.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Tommy Kahnle enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Jose Peraza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Jose Peraza will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 3, Jose Peraza.
Ryan Brazier enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Michael Chavis is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now at first base, number 23, Michael.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Leading off the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
At the plate, Thairo Estrada. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way, and a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Heath Hembry takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Torres will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Hembry playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
In the air, out to right. Buxton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees are out in front, 5-2. Chad Green is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Chopped to third. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Adam Eaton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. One out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one will bounce into the wall. Eaton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jordan Montgomery earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Chad Green wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees